UFC Flyweight contender, Brandon Royval. Thank you so much, man, for the time. How's life right now for you?
Oh, it's going good, man. I have a teammate actually about to fight for LFA right now, so I'm I'm a little jacked right now, so just enjoying it all, man, taking it all in. And as far as like the life in the UFC, if that's what you mean, oh man, it's like, I don't know, man. It's too good to be true, I feel like. So just living the fullest.
That's great to hear, man. Great to hear. Now, you're number 10 in the rankings just after one fight. Did you expect to be ranked so high after just one fight?
Not necessarily, but I knew it was a possibility. I knew that it was a big possibility, and I forgot that we didn't have a champion of our weight class. So I think I was originally like labeled number 11, and then they fought for the ballot, and then Davis had figured out. So I just got bumped up like right off that. So I was pretty stoked about the whole thing. I lucked out, man. I don't know. I feel like so bad because I capitalized on this COVID thing, but. Yeah, it's been. I feel like it's been getting lucky. I maybe not lucky, but like it's just things are working out really well for me, so I'm happy.
You need some luck, man. In life, it's part. Right. I think 10% of life is luck. To be honest with you, just everything. Yeah. After that last fight, your debut, you were kind of hard on yourself, man. In the post-fight interview, I thought you did really well, but you're critiquing yourself. Now, when you look back at that performance, do you feel a little bit better about it?
No, not at all, man. I hate that. I don't even like watching that fight at all. But I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a character trait I need to work on a little bit. But also, like, it's also going to keep me sharp, man. I need to stay critical. I need to not be satisfied with that. That wasn't a good performance. That wasn't like how I want you guys to see me. I think I don't know, man. Like I said, what it is, what it is. I'm happy I won. I'm happy that I can walk away with the win, and but I chalk it up as a big learning experience on that one. And there's a lot that I need to improve on, a lot I need to change. And that was a good way for me to kind of look through and find out.
All right, now you got the bonus, the performance bonus, the $50K. You quit your job after the fight. It's incredible. How has training and living as a full-time fighter been?
Oh, it's like the greatest thing ever, man. I can't even believe it. Like every day I'm like, I don't know. I just get to wake up like a full night's sleep, and like I feel so hard for I feel so bad for these like the MMA fight. Like I feel bad, but I also did it. Man, the MMA fighting lifestyle is like rough, man. Like you're going through the circuit. You could be fighting on TV for like I fought on TV like probably the last 3 years. Every one of my fights had to be on TV, and I wasn't making enough money to like live. You know what I'm saying? Like it was enough to like kind of just like I don't know. It's a nice little like check, but I have a full-time, like all of us had to have full-time jobs, and I see the fighters, the amateurs and like the beginning pros. It's just like they're trying to figure it out. They're working and they're grinding, and it's the lifestyle is so rough, man. It's so like I don't know. I would probably still be like working and like trying to be comfortable, but I actually got a really cool sponsor that helps me on a week-to-week basis at EAP Glass. I have Ed and Cyrus taking care of me, and that like without them, man, if like young fighters can get like sponsors or just any way to kind of like aid their life, man, it makes the world a difference for us fighters. And like I don't even think I'd be doing it now if it wasn't for the sponsorship with the AP Glass, man. So super grateful for all that.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Huge.
They're rocking my thing. But yeah, man. And like because of that, man, my life's been great. Waking up and like actually get full night's sleep. I go to recovery places and like get my body checked out. Every time I walk into like somebody like a body specialist, or like, what the hell have you been doing, man? Like this is messed up. This is messed up. And like I don't know. It's funny, but I'm happy to be here, man. Like I really am.
Now, other than the recovery stuff, what have you added different to your regimen the last 4 months since you have all this time now?
I mean, honestly, the recovery stuff's the main thing. I would never miss, I don't miss practices or anything. So it's just like not sleeping really is what, like, as far as like it goes, like now I get a full night's sleep. Now I don't have all these nagging injuries that, from just not getting enough recovery. I was hitting every practice I could as much as possible. It was just what I was missing out on was sleep. And like, I'd get 2 hours to sleep at a time. And like, I don't know, man. Like I said, life's hard, man. Like any aspiring fighter, if this is your dream, man, it's a hard one. And I don't know, man. Like I'm just so grateful, man. Once again.
Now I saw that you posted a picture with you and fellow flyweight contender Alex Perez. Was that the first time you got to train together, or have you guys known each other for a while?
Yeah, just right now is the first time I got to train with him. He's coming out checking out the gym. But it was great to have him, man. It's great to have like that competition and that level of athlete there too, and just another person you can be inspired by. And you can see him; he's like doing the damn thing. He's ranked number 3. He might be fighting for a world title his next fight, you know. And like I get to go brush shoulders with him and work with him and get to pick his brain, and it's just a great opportunity to have him come down. Factory X, man, we're getting so big. I was there when like we maybe had one UFC fighter, and we're getting so big that like there's so much talent there every day. Like I don't know, I have such great rounds and such great training partners now. Like talent attracts talent, man, and having Alex Perez in there is just another example of having that. Like he wants to come train with some of the better guys too, and it's great to have him there.
Yeah, you're like an OG of Factory X, but not, you know what I mean, because you're still so young.
Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been training with so Chris Camozzi, Mark Montoya. There's like the other Factory X, Brian Camozzi. Like I've been training with them since I was 16 years old. Like I was young, like in the like they let me be in the fight team when I was 16, and I was young, just like going to war with these guys. Back then, man, I don't know if you came up with the sport, but back then there was there was no mercy in there. Like the training room was all out. Like if it was sparring, man, it was like a full on like brawl. So I remember like being 16 years old. I'd be 16 years old in like my math class, or like going through like a high school day and like listening to my music. Like whatever that teacher said on a Friday, it was pointless. Like, cause I wasn't getting anything done but fight time, you know, like it was all fight day, like all day, listening to my music, come with my iPod freshly charged. And like Friday we're fighting and we're brawling. And like I was 16 years old fighting with like professional fighters, and just getting the opportunity to go train around the best, man. And that was like, I don't know, man, like it was just great. I'm so great that I was exposed to that early. And I mean, in a sense, because like we go like back then, like there wasn't like, if I go with a 16-year-old now, like if I like spar with him and like lights, like, I'm touching him, I'm barely like hitting him. They had no mercy on me. And Brian Camozzi is like my age too, and they had no mercy on him. We're 16 years old getting beat up by grown men, and that was our life, man. And it's so great to like just come up that way, and we're going about everything so much more intelligent now. But like I don't know. It's just great, man.
UFC 253 is coming up. Big pay-per-view. You're taking on Kai Kara France, 4-1 in the UFC. A high-volume, fast-paced fighter. What is your breakdown of him?
Breakdown of him, exactly that. It's just a high pace. He has a big bomb with his right hand. Except just a good kickboxer. I'm sure his grappling's great too. He comes out of a great gym. There's no way he has any like too much kinks in his armor. But yeah, just a good kickboxer, and I think he's gonna bring the best out in me, man. I think he's dangerous, and I love that part about him. And like I said, just an exciting flyweight, someone that you can have like that I was rooting for on the Ultimate Fighter and stuff. Like just so like I don't know, just like a fan friendly fighter. So I couldn't expect anything but a great fight, and I'm happy that we're co-main eventing this because not co-main eventing this, but being like just even on the pay-per-view card, man, is like, cause it's a good opportunity to just expose myself. And Kai Kara France is a good fighter and he's gonna bring it, man. So it's a good opportunity to go snatch 50K, man. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity with him, and especially like having him as an opponent, because what a great opponent, what a great person to get you out of bed to go train hard, you know.
You mentioned that you're on the pay-per-view.
My teammate just knocked someone out too, so shout out to Josh. Oh, he's flexing hard around there. That's my boy right there, Alefe.
There you go.
Sorry about that. What a beast, man. That's so Josh Frem, the quarantine got a little bit like hard to like train and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I was training with this 185er, and like he had to fight 205, but he just got off a surgery, and he was just looking to go make to just get back into action, man. And he just looked like such a beast. And like we were getting each other ready, and I don't know, it's just funny that it worked out. And now that he has an opportunity to finally shine, bro, and he just shined like no one else. Oh my God, crazy knockout! Congratulations, Josh Friend, bro.
Definitely, shout out to him too. Now, going back to the pay-per-view slot, man, it seems like the UFC is putting a lot of stock into this fight with Kai. Do you get that vibe?
I kind of feel that too, man. I just like letting it even be where it is right now, you know, because. Man, like we were like somewhat co-main event as before Dominic Reyes was secured on that card, and like even before that, I thought it was just like Claudia. I think Claudia Jadelia was going to be the main event, and then me and Kai were going to be after that, or something of that sort. And the fact that we even have her beat on the card is like, I don't know, it's just like mind blowing to me, and like just the whole experience. It's like just like kind of what you dream of as a kid, and now you're on pay-per-view, and like I'm fighting Kai Kara France, and like his teammates going to be on the card, and like I know he's going to be pumped, so it's going to be a wild night, man. And it's crazy because like I don't get like the full experience of like having like the big card of just having like I don't know, man. That would be in a T-Mobile arena right there. That fight would be in the T-Mobile probably. Like that's a crowd, like people would be there. Like people are gonna buy that fight. So I get an opportunity to go shine, man. I get an opportunity to gain fans, and just an opportunity in general is just what we're as fighters are so grateful for, you know.
What do you think separates you from Kai though?
I think I'm more creative on the feet, and I think I'm just more well-rounded than him. He's obviously like super technical and great on the feet, but I think I'm more creative than him. I think I have more tools in my arsenal as far as it goes stand up. And then as far as the ground game goes, I think I have a clear advantage, but we'll find out too, because we'll find out what he has, because it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So
do you feel Kai will be hard to put away compared to Tim Elliott?
Yeah, I do feel that way. I feel like Kai can take a punch, man. You know, anybody from the islands too, bro. Anyone from the islands can just like, they have that brawling, like, I don't know, mentality, man. And like I have that little bit of Mexican scrappiness about me too. So that's what I'm just like super excited for. Is like, I don't know, man. I tend to get hit and walk forward, and like I'm sure that he's willing to hit me. I don't know, man. It's just a great fight, man. It's a great opportunity for me, and I think it's a great matchup for me. I think this matchup I don't know, benefits me in the ultimate way. I think I'm taller than him. I think I strike longer than him. I think I fight more decorative than him. And if the fight hits him mad at all, I think it's mine to win for sure. So,
has anybody told you exactly where UFC 253 will be held?
I have no clue where it's going down, man. I want it to be in Vegas. I think they're trying to make it in Vegas, but the fact that there's so many different like people from different countries on that card, it's most likely going to be on UFC Fight Island or whatever, Yaz Island.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, is because fighters stateside, they can go to Yaz Island pretty easily, and then you got Hyon on the card co-main eventing, so, and he's in Europe, so I'm thinking, man, Fight Island is most likely going to be the place. Are you looking forward to going to Fight Island?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, man, I've never been out of the country, so like this is a great opportunity to travel, and like that was like one thing with the UFC too, is like this is an opportunity to travel, man, and like the fact that like it'd be cool to fight like in New Zealand too with Kai Car-France on the card, but yeah, Yaz Island. I mean, I'm looking forward to travel, and I'm looking forward to being in a different country, and I'm looking forward to being in Dubai. Like how crazy is that? Our Yaz Island it is, but like I don't know, man. I just can't wait, man.
Yeah, that's kind of a trip that your first experience abroad is going to be Abu Dhabi, which is like a makeshift country. You know what I mean? Like everything's just like built a certain way. It looks like the future, which is you're probably going to another planet. That's your first experience out of the country.
Yeah, straight up, might as well be. And like it's also gonna be weird too, because I'm gonna be quarantined there, and like I don't really know what's gonna happen, you know. So I don't know if I can actually like experience being out of the country, if I'm just gonna stay in a hotel. And
well, I think you'd be able to after the fights. Well, now you know, where does a win against Kai put you in the division? Do you feel like it's like one fight away, man? Because he's number 7.
Yeah, it puts me in. I don't know. It just puts me in a chance to go. I think number 7 in the world, man. And especially if I make a statement, is really what I need to do. Is I need to go out there and make a statement. I can't just win. But if I make a statement, I can go fight someone even up, man. And like, I don't know. Formiga just came off a fight. The guy who just fought Askarov just came off a fight. There's plenty of opportunities to fight the guys that are still like ahead of me too, and I'm sure both those guys want to bounce back. And I don't know. Just I'm trying to find my way in the division. I'm trying to sneak my way up to the top, and like I'm sure everybody is. We're all trying to climb to the top, but at the same time, like I don't know if I can make a statement out here, I can make a good argument of fighting Formiga or I forget the dude's name, but one of those guys, or even Askarov maybe, but it puts the flyweights, it's up, the belt's up for grabs, man. Davison Figueroa, he's great, but Cody Garbrandt's in the division now. We have Perez fighting Moreno. Look, what a crazy fight that's going to be, man. So I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be great, man. And I can see myself like it could be a quick rise depending on what I do out there, man. And if I capitalize on this opportunity, it could be really good things, you know?
Yeah, man. The division is probably the most exciting it has been ever, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like the competition is so close. Now, One more topic before I let you go. Of course, Cody Garbrandt, you mentioned him. He's getting the title shot without even fighting. There's mixed feelings about this. What is your thoughts?
I don't really care, man. It's kind of like gets me a little butthurt because right off the bat, he's going to bump my rankings. But hopefully I'm going to beat Kai Kara-France before he even fights. And it doesn't even matter. But that being said, he sells, man. Cody Garbrandt's good. Like, let's be real. Like, that fool's good. Like, let's give him like, if he gets a title shot, I'm not upset about it. I think Moreno and Perez were, like, knocking at that door, and I'd be really upset if I was one of them and thinking that I was going to get it right off that fight. But I don't know. Cody Garbrandt's good, man. Like, what can you say? He's going to bring excitement to the division. He's going to sell tickets, and at the end of the day, that's what we need to do, and we need to sell ourselves, and Cody Garbrandt's his own brand, you know? So
before Garbrandt, Dillashaw actually did the same thing. He went down and challenged for the belt, and you see what happened with him. Do you see the same thing happening to Garbrandt?
I don't know, man. Figueroa's a wild card. Figueroa's not the most technical, and sometimes Garbrandt isn't either. Figueroa could crack, bro, and like I don't know, man. He just has that like killer mentality where like I don't think like when he gets hit, he's gonna get phased too much by it, but and he can crack. So I don't know, man. I really have no clue between those two. I think as far as the technical aspect, Cody might have him, but I don't know. Figueroa can crack, so we'll see what happens, man. That's gonna be a great fight, and there's no way that's going 5 rounds. So
yeah, someone's getting knocked out, right?
Yeah, for sure, bro. So like, that's all we can cheer for is one of them knocks the other one out, and then I'll sneak in while they're both giving each other brain damage. All
right, man. Well, September 26th. UFC 253, most likely on Fight Island. Brandon, you're back in action against Kai Kara-France, man. It's going to be a crazy fight, and I'm glad that you guys are getting some of the spotlight. And, yeah, man, good luck on the fight. Be safe, and all the best.
All right, thank you, brother. I'll talk to you later. All right, late.
Hey, guys, Sasha Platnikoff here, letting you know to tune in to SCMP Post-Fight for all your weekly martial arts news.